Hey, hi all. Welcome back to Beer and Knowledge Center. So, in this session, we'll see the demonstration part of instance variables in C Sharp. So, let's get started. Instance variables demo in C Sharp. So, as we have discussed in the last session, that there are four types of variables in C Sharp. That is, instance variables, class variables, local variables, and parameter variables. Of course, apart from that, we have constant variables and read-only variables. Those are part of local and global variables. But the instance and the class level and local parameter, these are the main categorized variables in C Sharp. Now let's see our instance variables demo. So as I said, instance variables are associated with the class instance. That means when you create an instance to the class, these variables will get have access, but they can assign the instance can assign different values to those variables and can use it for different purposes. That means based on the instance, it is going to change the values, these instance variables, right? So let me create a now kind of a program here, like using system, right? And let's get change the syntax. That way you will have the keywords and the namespace is the differentiation. Namespace, right? Instance variable demo, right? That's it. And then creating class instance demo, right? And this way. And in this class, right? I'll just declare this as student marks. I'm just changing the class name, right? And after that, I'm just declaring kind of fields here, nothing but instance variables, because instance variables and class variables we have to declare inside of class. Let's say like marks, Telugu marks, and say like English marks, and say that Hindi marks, like science marks, and social marks, right? Five subjects. I just declare a five subject marks. That's it. And after that, right, I'm going to define my main method, which is required for running this C# program, right? Just close it. Here, I'm instantiating my student class to create instance for one student. Instance one, right? Student marks. And then I'm going to assign, right, marks here. It is 90, right? Marks, English marks, again 80, right? Like that, I'm going to assign for all five subjects, right? Going to know this. And here, this is my Hindi, and here, this is my science, and here, this is my social. Okay, I will change this Hindi, and I will change this something, and I will change this to something. Now, I want to, declare another variable, also like string, right, s name, right, and I'll assign the name of a student also, right? I'll do same thing for another student. That means I have to create another instance and say that assign all the marks, right? Same manner. Variable names are same, but the values are changing, right? Now I want to print this stuff, right? Right line of new line, 2 times new line if I want. The student, right? Instance one dot s, that means I should, right? More details, right? And here I just close this, and I need dollar to convert this thing into value, right? And after that, what I'll do is, right, I'll just put this so that it will draw some line. And here English marks, right? Here instance one dot marks, right? And same way, right? Other subjects also undeclared. That means that is Telugu marks, it is Telugu, right? And again, Hindi marks, it is Hindi, right? Science marks, science, and social marks, social. First student marks have been tried to print it here. And again, for the second student, right, you need to change everything to instance 2 to get the second student details, because second student details are feeded in instance 2, right? And anyway, I think after this, better you separate line here with help of this thing, or you just put this, right? Just save this, right? Uh, you know, ICS instead of demo, and go back here, ESC, I.CS. It's successfully compiled. You press that, you'll see I.exe, right? When I say I.exe, it is going to print first student details, student hardship mark details, 80, 90, 70, 76, 77, and then separator. And again, student rain was more details, 77, 87, 65, 55, 67. That means the variables are same here, but, right, whatever variables are defined here, right, variables are same, but coming to the values are different, because based on instance, the values are changed. That's why these are calling as instance, right, variables, right? So this is how it is working. Instance variables associated with class instance, right? If you want to access this instance variables, we should create instance to be class. That is what the main motto of instance variables in C#, right? I hope you understood. Yeah. And going back, right? I'm going to, right? Create another program for class variable demonstration. So how to define a class variables? So as I said, class variables are, right, going to declare with a static keyword. Suppose I'm going to create, I'll use same example, right? Static string, right? College name. That is ABCD college. And similarly, static, right? Double college P. This is something. These two values won't get changed because these two are same for all students. And as mentioned, static means these values cannot be changed. And also, these values can be accessed without creating instance. To access this, you have to create instance. But to access this, no need to create instance. We directly use with help of class. Let's go back here and have the student mock details, right? Nothing in the before. You know, keep this, right? And here, we just mention this college name. Right? Is instant, no name instance. Student mocks dot, right? College name. Right. This is college. And after that, you print if you want the college fees, right? College fee, right? This college fee. Let's save this. Go back here. Let's compile again your i.cs and then running your i.cs. Let's get see here. What happened? College name is ABCD and college fee is 55,000. Right? That means what I'm trying to explain here is these two are fixed and these are going to change. Right? Is it understand? Right. So that means we are going to access these class level variables with help of class name, right? To access these instance variables, right, we need to create instance. These are class level variables. These are also known as right static variables. Right? This is what the difference between instance variables and class variables. Got it? And also we have another constant and read only. Right? So when you look at this constant, right? These variables are compile time constant, right? Variables. When it comes to read only, right? These are also constant variables, but different type. Read only variables can be changed after initialization of class constructor. But constant variables cannot be changed. Read-only variables, right, can be accessed via class instance. Constant variables can be accessed with class name as like static variables. Hope it clears? Yeah. This is the difference between static and constant as a read-only variables, right? And let's get stop this class today and we'll look at the next topic in coming sessions, right? Thanks for listening to this video and please subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you.